you all see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes. All right. So for this document, it says laptop prices. The reason why I put raw there is because I've cleaned it, and this is the raw file. So we'll be cleaning this together. But before I start cleaning it, I want someone to look at the data and type inside the chat box what you think needs to be done. Just look at the data. All right, I'll be in your chat box. Okay. OD Divine says expand cell. Faith says remove blanks. Another Precious says remove blanks. Remove the blank cells. To first arrange the data properly. Remove blank columns. The headings for each needs to be arranged well. Okay, by removing the blank space. All right. That shows that we are doing well. So well, everyone is correct. And this is our own way. So I want you to write this if you are with your book and pen. We have rules to data cleaning. Data cleaning, we have rules to it. Whenever you see a data, the first thing you do is you have to duplicate the data. You have to duplicate the data because there are times you'll be working on a data, you didn't even duplicate it, and you mistakenly probably you delete a company's data. Now, let's say you are working with a white man. Will you ask the white man to return, to give you data back? It's not possible. The man will just look at you and say, this one is not serious, and then terminate your appointment because you don't know what you are doing as a data analyst. So whenever you get to see a data, the first thing you do is what? Duplicate the data, which I will be doing. How do we duplicate the data? My cursor, just check my cursor. My cursor is on the sheet. All right. So let me rename this sheet first and put raw there. RAW. All right. So I have my raw data. So how do we duplicate? Just right click. When you right click, you see move or copy. Click on your move or copy. And then you see create a copy here. Then create a copy, click on OK. When you click on OK, you can see that we have another raw data here. So you can now rename this one to clean. And then save it. So we have our raw data here. We have our clean data here. So we don't have anything to do with this. This one is just to reference it later in case we want probably misplace any data. So for our clean data, we start working on that. So you've all dropped what we are supposed to do. Said remove blanks, which is correct. All right. Expand the cells, which is correct. We are all correct. Let me just say that. So one of the rules of data cleaning, the first thing you do, like I said earlier, Okay, one of the rules of data cleaning is to duplicate the data. That's make a copy of the data. Then the next one is study your data. Study your data, look at the data, look at what it entails. And looking at this, there's laptop prices. So this is actually talking about different laptop, the company, the product, the type name, and all like that. You have to study your data, know what your data is saying. The next one is you have to clean your data column by column. But in this aspect, whereby we have blank spaces, all right, we have blank spaces number 1 and 2, there's blank space, number 13 and 14, there's blank space. So let's just remove our blank space. How do we remove our blank spaces? I hope you can all do that. So I won't be explaining that to us. If you are trying to highlight, please put it at the middle. So if you are done, can I?
Please, can you come again?
I thought we have done how to remove blanks. So that was why I didn't say anything. But in case you want me to come again, what I simply did was me highlighting everything that is Ctrl A. Then I went to my find and select. Going to my find and select, I went to go to special, then blanks. Okay. The next thing, you can see that my blank space has been highlighted already. Then I went to my sales group where I have this. Then I click on delete sheet rows, those ones that have been highlighted. I hope we are good to go. Okay, now that I've removed the blank spaces, what do you also notice? Like, what do you think I need to do next? Now, I'm looking at my column by column. Column A, company, column B, column C, column D. But what do you notice about the heading? Where I have my company, where I have my product, type name, inches. Oh, sorry. I think I have to highlight everything. And then someone was talking about highlighting and expanding our cell. All right, let's just expand so you can know what's. Okay, I've expanded it. I can see that this one is screen resolution. This is RAM, this is operating system, this is CPU brand, this is CPU model. So that's 6. So what do you think we have to do? Yes. The headings. Okay, give it an header. Change the style of the header. So how do I change the style of the header? How do I change the style of the header?
Please, I'm sorry to interrupt. When you were doing the blank space, at some point, I didn't see your screen. I don't know if it was my network. The screen just came up at the time when you start asking, what should you do when they were putting in heading and all.
For removing blank space, I'll just explain now. Just notes. Removing blank space, you have to highlight your total data After highlighting everything, go to your find and select under editing. You see, go to special. When you go to special, you will see remove. You will see comment, constant, formula. You see blanks. Click on blanks. Click on OK. It will automatically highlight your blank spaces, and then go to your cells. This particular part, delete. You are not deleting cells. You are not deleting delete sheet column. You are deleting what? Sheet rows, because it's rows that we highlighted. So we are deleting sheet rows. That's what I did.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Who is this? Glory said. Is it Glory? Okay, Uzoma. The edits need to be in the right case as well. All right. So how do we do this? We cannot start typing it one after the other and start changing it. There's a particular function that we will use. But first thing we have to do, all right, we have to create a space. How do we create a space? It's either you right click and you insert, or you make use of your Control Shift plus. That is your Control Shift plus. You automatically have a space up. Either you highlight and insert. Either you highlight and create a space up. Now, when we create this space, then we use proper function. So how do we do our proper function? For proper, that means our first letter will be what? Capital letter. All right. If you are going for lowercase, this one here, that is the heading here, is lowercase. All right. If you are using capital letter, we are using equals to upper. And if you are using proper, I want to make use of proper, and that's why I'm using equals to proper function. All right. So we have our equals to proper. Then click on this, your first data here, where you have your computer products. A2. Then you enter. You can see that after entering it, my C has automatically changed to capital letter. Then you can then drag it. So dragging it, you can see that I've done it without having to start changing it one after the other. All right. I've already done my heading. I've changed it to a proper text. Okay, guys. Can we delete the second one here? And tell me what happens. I'm waiting. Faith said you can't delete it. Is that what it brought out when you tried deleting it? Ref gave an error, showed an error. Going back again can be stressful. Okay. What I did, please listen now, because I will not go back. Now, this is what I did. I used a proper function. The first thing I did was create a column up there. Then I used the word proper function because I want to change to a proper word whereby the first letter will be capital letter. And that's why I use this. And then I picked this. It's because this proper text is covering it. But this is what I picked. This AQ. That's the company. I pick the company, then I enter it. So me entering it automatically changed because I've given it a command which Excel respected. and it changed this C to a capital letter. The next thing I did was use this plus sign, drag it to the end of the data. So after doing that, I said we should try to delete, which we did. Deleting it, it gave ref. And why is it giving this? Because this is what we used to call out this. So we cannot just delete it like that. So for us to be able to delete it, let's just go back to the one we did now, this proper one. Control C. On that one we changed, the one we used, we commanded. So I Control C is copied it. And if you check here, look at my cursor very well. You see paste option. Look at this drop down under it. Just click on the drop down. You see paste values. Then use this needle. That is values and number formatting. Make use of this. So after making use of that, you can escape it. When you click on escape, it will remove this copy, this thing that is moving. So after I press my escape, it has removed it. Now we can now delete because we've already pasted it as values. Now I can now delete it. So can I move?
Yes, you can.
So after doing this, let's just format the text. So it can look a little bit different than others. You can do it the best way that you like. I'm using text 12, then I bold it. I'm giving it another few color. Let me use blue. No, okay. And then I'm changing the text to white. All right, we are not done with the cleaning. Now let's look at our data column by column. We have company. This is actually okay. If you check the content, it's okay. Our products, there's nothing to clean here. Our notebook, looking at our notebook, there's nothing to clean here. The inches, the screen resolution, the RAM, the operating system, the CPU. So looking at this, like I said, I don't know if you were in the class and I was telling someone asked a question that I was telling the person that data can come in any form. So you can see another data and you will be so, let me say, amazed because the way the data is so dirty. All right. So this CPU model, it's okay. The CPU is okay. SSD, it's okay. The industry. How many of you noticed something? That this industry and company, they are the same thing.
Yes, they are.
So what are we supposed to do? So what do we do when we have two the same data? Like it's just like repetition. You call it tautology.
You remove the duplicate, I think.
So which one do you think we should leave? The company or the industry?
Let's remove industry.
Delete the industry.
Move the industry.
Okay. I like it. There you delete. So we've removed it already. So this is our HDD. We have our flash storage, hybrid. So this is like the company data. So we are not deleting that. Don't like it's important because it's 0 that is there. All right, so we can remove our flash storage, but I would advise that we should not remove it because we don't know why it was put there. All right, we have our GPU. These people that are into laptop business, I'm sure they will understand what all this is all about. We have the GPU model. We have our price, euro. Although it has been stated in the heading that our price is in euros, but let's still format it. So how do we format this price? So let's just highlight it and move here. Those are our currency. So let's just look for our euro sign. So the euro sign is already there already. I would have said we should remove the 2 decimal, but let's just leave it there because of some of the prices are having, like this one, 418.64 euro. And look at this one, the next column. We have day, month, and year. Literally, this is not supposed to be scattered. We are supposed to have dates together because why should we have the separate month, separate year, separate when we can literally have the dates together? Bye. Glory said concatenate.
Please, Motunrayo, that euro sign, my
Yeah.
my euro sign is not. My euro sign is not close to the amount. I don't know why.
Not close to the amount. Okay, this is the reason why. All right, you can drop what we can do for the day, month, and year. Your opinion is highly welcome. Okay, the reason why it's like that, just go back to this place. Maybe you just pick the euro for English United Kingdom. And for these negative numbers, pick the first one.
Motunrayo,
Just pick the first one.
the currency you picked is pounds, not euros. The lady's
Exactly.
currency is
Currency
euros.
is
Is
pounds.
correct.
Okay. I'm changing it now. All right, I'm waiting for you all to drop what we can do for this day, month.
Sorry, Mutrayo. What do I do then? English United Kingdom.
This right? Okay. All right, Ebenezer.
Did you?
Ebenezer, you raised your hand.
Oh, sorry. No, I thought you asked the student a question. I'm just listening to everything. I'm here.
Okay. Someone else raised. Sounds like I have plenty bosses here. All right. So I've seen the answer in the comment, and I'm so overwhelmed. Say that I have data analyst on my list already. Okay, so all we have to do is using a date function. We are using a date function to join it together. So that is equals to date and look at this. You have your year, you have your month, you have your day. And for glory, you said concatenate. Well, concatenate won't work for dates. Or you literally use that for text. So it won't work for dates because we have a date function. And that is equals to dates. And we can see our year, month, day. So I pick my year, comma, my month, comma, I have my day. So I have this year already. The reason why my one is like this is because of my system dates. For my system dates, the month is coming first. then my day, second, and my year. For your own system, you might literally have 6 first, then you have 2, you have 2022. So I did autofill. I'm sure we all know how to do that. So we can change this to dates and click on enter. So literally we don't need this anymore. We can just delete them. But before you delete, just do what I did here the other time, right? Control C it and paste as values. If I pasted it as value already, I press my escape, then I can now delete it. Because if you try to delete, it will give you that same ref. To give you that same error. All right, do you think there's any other thing that we can do again? So for this 0, the flash storage. Let's check.
Sorry, Motunrayo, we have some values on the flash storage.
Yeah, that's why I want us to check,
zero.
because I want us to check together. So that is, I want to use filter mode. So I make use of my Control Shift L. So pressing my Control Shift L, I've seen this filtering drop down. Let's move to our flash storage. For my flash storage, I can see that we have 64 to 56, 512. That means
Yes, we have some
very
data
important.
there.
And this one too. So everything here is important. So can we check from our end and tell me maybe there's something else we need to clean again in this data? I can decide to remove my grid line. But better still leave it. Oh my. Before I move on, I want to ask if there is anyone that has any question, so I can answer the question.
Sorry, Motunrayo, your screen is off. You can't see your screen again.
Hello, Motunrayo. Good evening.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Please, I have an issue with deleting that company role. The one we did initially.
This one.
Yes, that one. The first one we got it from.
Okay, have you done your proper function?
Yes, I have.
After doing the proper function, the one that we use the proper function for, I'm not talking about the one with the small letter.
Okay.
The one with the first letter that is capital letter. Highlight
Yes.
it. After highlighting it, go to your paste in your tab. but you have to copy it first. After copying it, you see your paste option.
Yes,
When you
I
see
have.
this paste option, then paste as value.
Okay, the second one.
Yes. After pasting it as value, then escape so that you will be able to remove this copy stuff that is moving on the screen.
Yes, I have.
So after removing it, you can now delete those ones with small letter.
Okay.
After deleting it, won't have issue with it anymore.
After deleting it, I should do what?
I said you will not have issue with it again.
Okay,
If you
thank
still have
you.
issue,
No, I have done it
okay?
already. So that's how we do for the day, month,
Yes,
and year.
yes, that's how I did for it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ayodeji, can I have you please?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, I thought you raised your hands up.
I figured it out, thank you.
So the date part, I didn't get it. My network misbehaved then. I just noticed that you have already done it, but I don't want to disturb the class. But then I need to open up. I didn't get it.
Hello. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Good evening.
Oh,
Good evening,
good
Mr.
evening.
Demi. Good
Oh,
evening.
I can't hear you guys.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Yes, sir. I
evening,
think it's
sir.
okay. Yeah, you are good.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Jesus.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I can see the. Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, so who said the attendance form is not working? No, people, I think I can see
Hello,
some
sir.
people. So if it's not working, then
Network
that's
seems to be the network.
sir.
Please, sir. Hello, sir.
I can hear you, sir. I can hear you.
Sir, I've been attending classes, but I've not been able to fill the attendance form. I've not missed any
Why
class.
are you not filling that attendance form, sir? Why are you not filling it, sir?
I can't find it. I don't know where to find it.
It's in the chat box now. Just check the chat box. You see there. I pinned it already. So just go ahead and see it.
Sorry, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good
I
evening,
just
ma'am.
clicked on I just clicked on the form and it's asking me to sign in first.
Sign in with your Gmail, sorry, or your email address.
Okay, thank you.
So we do that to do a CBUS check, like people that want to game the system, so they want to feel for them and their friends. So you can only fill it once. If you try to fill it twice, I'm going to see it on my back end and I'm going to remove you. So we need the attendance. So we don't want how will I say it now? How will I put it so that I won't offend the people. But the point is, we only want serious people in the boot camp. So I can see for some people already filled it. So if it's not working from your end, that's on you, not not from here. Okay, and I can see 90 people here now. So Motunrayo.
Sorry, Mr. Adeyemi, I'm not seeing the link that you pinned. I'm only seeing this fireflies something.
Check the chat box. Check the chat box. Naomi has put it there, I think more than 3 times now. I can see it. So I pinned is already pinned, but I think she keep posting it. Just check the chat box. You see there. I think Mutuwa is not on the call. She's not there again. Okay, Mr. Wiki is here. I think you'll be taking the second section. I don't know if he's ready for us. I really don't know.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Sorry, Mr. Demi. This one that is posted by Balogun Fathia, is it the right one?
She just reposted it. It's the same thing. She just reposting. So because of
okay. All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right. Are we done right now?
Yeah, we are waiting for you, man. We are waiting for you.
All right. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen back before my boss take over. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so I hope we are clear with this.
Yes, from my end.
All right. Although you will still be working with some other data, right? And like I said earlier, that whenever you're working with your data, and you have to make sure, like, it's important for you to always copy your data. You have to always duplicate it. Okay, I wanted to show us something. I just put it here. Like we have dates of death. because we might be working on a data that will be having this. All right. And now for this date of birth, you have to find out the age of this. You want to find out their age through their date of birth. How will you run it? If you can copy like 10 out of it, just try and type it out. I'm so sorry for the background noise, please. Like, I have to look for a place that there is light, so that's why I apologize. Oh, the divine, please, is there any way to include 0 as a first number in Excel, in a cell? I don't know about that though, because I've not tried it. Let's see. Are you talking about this? I think it's possible. What are you talking about this?
No, ma'am, I'm talking about like imputing phone number, for example.
Imputing phone number, like you have a phone number like this, and there's no 0 at the front.
Yes, like having phone number like let's say 070, but if I click on it, I'm always seeing 70. It's always removing the 0.
Yeah, because you have to use your custom format, and I think I did that. Okay, sorry, please. You can use your custom format. I think I did it the last time. All right, where I just went to my custom. Sorry. Last time you brought out this.
Now, is that first 0, the first 0 under general?
Normally supposed to bring out I don't know if I'm not seeing it.
Maybe she scroll down.
I'm not seeing it though, but I did it.
I think you should add. The other day you added hash into 10 places. Then the zero was in front.
Or you can go through the class I did the last time. All right. The noise is actually affecting me. Okay, I wanted to show something before Oakley take over. I can see that somebody has dropped what we have to do. That is, I want to find out the date, the year for their year, their age. This is literally their date of birth. Okay. This was what I did the last time.
Yes, it's
You can
exactly.
manually input it, or but now you should bring it out because that last time, I think it's because I've added it already. That's why I'm adding it as part of the option. So I'm supposed to have something like this. Okay, let's quickly do this before I hand over. So I want to find out their age. Shuku said we can use dated E. All right. But I actually prefer using YEARFRAC. But we try using YEARFRAC. But before we use YEARFRAC, I want us to do something. Let's find out the for this. Let's find out today's date. For us to find out today's date, guys, we'll make use of this without imputing anything on it. That is equals to today. And then close the bracket. Then enter it. So it literally gives us today's date. And then we drag it down. So let's just put current date. So we have current date. Now we can now make use of our YEARFRAC equals to YEARFRAC. Now typing YEARFRAC, we have our start date. Our start date will literally be this date of birth. All right. Our end date will be today's date that we just created ourselves, which is the current date. And then the basics, whether you want the actual or you want the actual over 360, actual over 365. So honestly, I don't know what this means, but I like using this one. I'll just feed this one. Then enter it. I have this. So this gives us the actual age. Then I highlight. All right. But if you don't want it in decimal points, then we can now format it. Decrease decimal. And we have this as their age. Now, if you try to delete it, for those people that has been having issue deleting, if you try to delete, I said delete. Is this one? If you try to delete date of birth, it will affect the age we've created. So what we just do is to copy it. After copying it, then we come and paste as value. Now we've pasted it as value, then we escape. Now we can now delete in peace. Because if you see this kind of data, you might not necessarily need their date of birth. What you needed to draft out is their age. All right. I hope you understand that.
Please, Motunrayo, how did you approximate the age?
Just decrease it from here. Decrease it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Is there anyone still having issue doing that? I just wanted to show us that it's not part of the data we current. For the case you see date of birth, you might not necessarily need it in your data. You just need to draft out the age. How do I come about the date of birth? I just copied it and just pasted it there. So that was why I waited. I was waiting the other time so you can type it out. I extracted it out from the data because I wanted to show you how to extract age from the date of birth. So that was I was waiting. Even if it's 10, you can type. Just type it out so you can know how to extract age from the date of birth. What I use for age, I use equals to YEARFRAC. Yes, you can create. If you understand how it works, then you should be able to use it. So I use equals to YEARFRAC, the current date. How do I get the current date? How did I get that? I used equals to today. Then I open and close the bracket. So it gave me today's date. And for the date of birth, the end date is the date of birth and actual over actual. So are we good to go?
Yes.
I think the last data set you worked on, that Walmart, it's like the data is cleaned, right? Because I didn't even get to check the data well. Let me open it. Oh, thank God I remembered. Now that I was asking if there's any other thing I needed to do. I was supposed to remove duplicates. All right. In every data that they give you, there's sometimes that it comes with duplicates. I'm supposed to remove the duplicate from this data. So we didn't do that, and nobody reminded me. No problem. So I highlighted this already. I was supposed to remove duplicates. So how do I remove duplicate? Go to your data. Look at this, remove duplicates. By the time I click on remove duplicates, then okay. I was told that there's no duplicate values found. So there are times that you will have duplicate values. So it's good we do not have duplicate values. Let's see if it's this raw data. There will be duplicate value here. Hi guys.
Mine is saying there is 7 duplicates.
So you just clear it. Probably you've done something else. So you can just remove it. If you have 7 duplicates, if you have duplicates, remove duplicates because it will affect your analysis. So I moved to my raw data. I want to check if there is duplicate, although it's not like it's necessary. I just want you to see how it will look like. The reason why I was having 6 duplicate values was because of the blank spaces. So just know that whenever you're working with data, you must remove your duplicate values. Remove duplicate values, it will affect your data. By the time we get to Power BI, you understand better because you will not get the exact, like your analysis will be wrong if you're having duplicate value. Yeah, it's like remove duplicate, removing blank values. Also remove. Yes. Mr. Okiki, are you here?
Hello, Troyo. Please, can I ask a question?
Okay, go ahead.
Please, you know that phone number where we put 0 in front of it to make it 11 digits. Yes. I don't know why I can't see it on my own 365. I don't know. Can you show me again? Maybe there's something I'm not doing correctly. Sorry to take it back. Thank you.
So I hope you are looking at my screen.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So what I did, I click on this 0 under general. Then I erase it. Or you can just leave it. Okay, it's 0. Then I manually impute hash. Like I'm representing this 8123452345, representing it as hash. So that is into 10 places. You can see that even before we click on OK, this our sample has changed from 812345 to 081. And I click on my OK and it has changed it already.
Thank you very much. I liked Silver. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, please, I have a question.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, when you were cleaning this data, you asked a question if there is any other thing to clean, and Chukura noticed a column where there is a mix-up of text or something. I don't know how he's called it, and he said, yes, we need to clean that. And
Sorry,
I
I
didn't
didn't
see
get.
you clean.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Okay, I said earlier, you asked a
Yes.
question if there is any other column we need to clean.
Okay.
And Chukura noticed a column that had that text and values or something like that. And you said exactly that we need to clean that, but I didn't see you clean it. I don't know.
Okay. It's something that I said exactly too. Are you talking about GPU model that's having text and value?
Yes, ma, I think.
No, this is system model. So there's nothing to clean there.
Okay.
HD graphics 620. So we have laptop, all this model that comes with text and number. So if you are familiar with system, not like I'm familiar with system, but really I've worked with those people that sell system and I know how they pronounce their stuffs. So
Then
this okay.
Then
I
talking
can,
about duplicates as well. So
okay.
I didn't really get that explanation properly.
Duplicates. Okay. You have to always remove duplicates when cleaning your data, because it will affect your analysis. All right. It's when you get to data Power BI. That's where you get to know that this thing is very important. How do you mean we are using Power Query in Excel? I will now show you why we have to remove duplicates. And literally the data we work on, we don't have duplicates. And the reason why is because we've removed blanks. And that blank literally remove our duplicates. So let me show you a data. So removing duplicate actually is very essential because of accuracy. Duplicates in the data can lead to inaccurate analysis. Like I said earlier, that it will affect your analysis. It can lead to inaccurate analysis and decisions. All right. It's reduced bias. That is for our results. So we'll not be having what is not like topology in our result. So let me show you this.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
Hello, madam. Please, good evening. I'm sorry to drag the class back, but please, can you please highlight on how you were able to arrive at the headers? I mean, the column name. I'm kind of
Are you just joining us?
Nah, I was here. Just that I did not get it. That's why I'm asking. I'm kind of stuck with it.
Because I've done this for like almost 3 4.
I'm sorry, madam. Just that I did not get it. That's why. I'm sorry.
Okay. I will just do it like this because I don't want to start deleting. So let me just do it like this. You know, this is already in proper text. Now, I want to change to lower text. You on your home path, you will be changing lower text to proper text. But this one, I'll be changing this proper to lower. So the first thing you do is what? Create a row, like another row. After then, use your equals to proper. If you are doing it from your own end, you are using equals to proper. For me, I'm using equals to lower because I do not want to start meeting. And then I picked this company here, this one. After picking it, I enter. You can see that this capital letter C has changed to small letter C. I have everything in total small letter. But from your hand, you are using proper, and you have to have a capital letter C because the data set that is given to you is having what? Small is having this one that I just arrived at. So just drag it to this place. After dragging it, I hope I'm not confusing you. What I'm trying to do is, what I'm trying to say is that on your home part, you are using equals to proper function. On my side, to use equals to lower. So I've dragged it. After dragging it, you will see that if I try to delete this, it will not, no, this, yes, it will not. Oh, I guess the reason why I'm not is because I already copy and paste this. Sorry, let me just use the other data. Okay, let me just use this. Equals to proper. Let's just do it your way. Now equals to proper this company. Then I close, enter it. After entering it, I drag it. So me dragging it, if I try to delete this, it will affect the one I just arrived at. So for me to be able to delete it successfully, go to the one you just did. Control-C it. If you did not Control-C it, this your paste option will not come out though. Just Control-C it. So literally understand that you have copied something and you want to paste. Then don't just paste as values. So after pasting as value, you are pasting as value on the same row. So after pasting as value, just escape so as to remove this copy stuff. And then you can now delete this one that you do not need. You can delete it successfully without having any error. So that's it. I guess you understand it now. So in case you do not understand, you can go through the class on YouTube. Okay, is there any other question? In absence of none, so Mr. Okiki, you have the floor, sir.
Hello, ma. You've done well. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Beauty of this classes. Me too, I'm learning. I didn't even know proper. Thank you very much, ma.
Ah. Mr. Kiki.
I'm serious.
I refuse to be white.
I'm very, very. We don't have much time. It is already 8:32. But so I was not planning to be on this class today. But I had prepared something. And what I prepared, it should deviate a lot from what Madam Motunrayo has already done. Where is it? But I'll just show us a couple of things. Just how do you even come to see this? Let me share my screen. Download this. Yeah, I'm not downloading anything. People should calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Peter, when I put it in, let me just go and bring it from the source. From the source stuff. Alright. So you can all see my screen, right? Good.
Yes, sir. But can we have a copy?
Is that Glory?
No.
Why will you be my name first, sir?
Crush.
Huh? Okay. So what I just wanted to add, in addition to what she had done, is, so for example, when you have data like this, you have data just like this, and so a lot of things I'm saying is what I also noticed from our assignments. It's also what I noticed from our assignments. So the first thing is you have a table like this. This is a table already, or this is data in the form of table, because this is not a table yet. This is how a table looks like. This is how a table looks like. When you click on it, when you click on the table itself, it will bring out this table design. You see it here. When you click outside, the table design will disappear. When you click back on it, it will show table design. But you can see we have the same data here, and we are clicking on it. We don't have the table design here. So a quick one, the first thing I would expect you to do, even before you do your cleaning of data, the first thing you would do, like cleaning data, the first thing I would expect you to do, I don't know if Mutual touched on it, but is to make this a table. And the first step in doing that is to just click anywhere on the data on your keyboard, Control A. You click on Control A, you can write it down. Control A on your keyboard. When you click on Control A on your keyboard, it highlights the data from beginning till the end of the data. It automatically helps you highlight the data from the beginning to the end of the data. Now, the next thing you can do after doing Control A is you press on Control T. Now, when you press on Control T, it would trigger this guy here. Now you can find tables in SATs. You see tables here, but because I'm using the web version, I can't do that on web. So I would have to manually come here and click on it. You can see it's telling me that I should create tables. The data for my table is in the following range: A1 to J1008. Let's confirm. A1. This is A1. J108. This is J108 here. So which is correct? Table. Then you say my table has headers. Obviously, yes, my table has header. These are the headers: distributor ID, distributor name, country, products, sales, and you click on OK. Now, when you click on OK, it should align your data properly. It should structure your data properly. And you can see the table design I was talking about over here, and you can format this as you wish. Why is it not changing? I don't know why is it not changing. But naturally, this is supposed to change. Maybe there's something I'm not doing right. But these are different designs. These are a lot of designs you can make your table to look like. Yes, that is that. This refers, okay, that's for Power Query. Then we can see the different tools here. You can remove duplicates. Okay, where do you want to remove duplicates from? All these columns. If you press on OK, I want to remove no duplicates found in this data. I'm not sharing the data with you guys now, so that you guys should focus. You guys should focus. Yes. Okay. So this is our table. Things. The other thing I have is VLOOKUP, and I'm not sure if we want to look at that this night. I should know you guys have gone through a lot already by learning from Madam Motunrayo. I don't want to stress you people again with VLOOKUP. You know, VLOOKUP will now be taking you to another atmosphere. How do you align the date? Date sold column. Date sold. Where is date sold? How do I align it? Okay, this one. That's true. So from a quick look at it, I can see that this one's over here. This one has been formatted to date. If like you, the way you notice is when I click on this thing over here changes to date, but when I click on this, it changes to general. A quick way to a quick just okay, I like all this and make it a short date. Oh, no stress no. Okay, let me just even with changing this to date, it doesn't align. Why? Date. Divine said VLOOKUP is easy, so you should not hold me, or you should hold Divine. So, okay. Why is this thing doing like this? When I disgrace me in time, man. Just want to align. God pass up. Yes. All right. So I think we are all set. Can you try doing it before formatting to the table beside? Yes, I think I can. Let me see if I can bring in the data again. For example, now, like what I'm saying about learning every day. Today now at work, what I learned is how to create a new worksheet without coming here and doing click new blank work. Just by clicking on one button, Control N. I didn't know that. I didn't know that before today. So when I was telling you guys, thought I was joking. All right, so based on what
Mr. Kiki, don't say that.
Okay.
They hold you, Control N, not today.
I honestly didn't know. I honestly didn't know.
Whining.
I am 100% serious.
The wine on sliver. It's allowed.
Stop whining us, I beg. Which one be Control N? You don't know.
I swear to God, let me use God because I serve God. I did not know. I did not know.
True.
Do you know how many things is? Do you know how many things is in Excel? I see how people ahead of me in my office there. Yes. I honestly didn't know. I'm very serious. I didn't know.
Control
so
N.
when yes. I didn't know.
Still don't believe you.
Oh God. I'm dead serious. Like I did not know. I just had to ask my manager that, oh, how did she do that? How did she arrive at that? She was just like, just press Control N. And I was like, oh, wow. So, because before I want to copy something to an empty sheet. What I would do most times is I would just come and create a new sheet here. Then when I'm done, I'll move it out. Where is it again? It's not here.
Please, let's believe
I remove it.
Mr. Giga, beg. I beg, go and rest. You are tired.
I am. So let's just look at problem 1 in this VLOOKUP, and that'll be all. I'll share this file with us, then we can go and sort out the rest. This one I will not mark it because if people stress me. So based on our discussion yesterday, I think yesterday, yes, it's not far away. That's true. I forgot what Jesus told me said I should do. Sorry. So can I align this from here? I should be able to. So bring this to end, make this a date, short date. Yes. Then insert this into a table. Yep. That is sorted. All right. So VLOOKUP. Let's just look at what this question 1 is saying. So it's saying your team has been given a list of transactions that require additional follow-up. Identify the associated distributors below using VLOOKUP. So this distributor ID has been picked out. You can see it has been. Can you give us the data? No, okay, that's not for me. So the distributor ID has been selected for us out of all this. So all we just have to do according to the question is to look for the name. And we already know that there is a name. Let me delete this sheet. And we already know that distributor name is in column B. So this is very easy. What if we customize the date to date month here? I think it's in date month here. Oh, okay. I didn't touch this one. Let me just quickly sort this out. Date month here. Date month here. Okay. I don't like this. Supposed to be able to pick more. Where is it? But you will know that by default, Excel would, because of this location, this English United States, now they always different. They start their date with month, then date, then day, then year. So yeah. So moving on quickly. Don't have time. So we know that distributor name is in column B and distributor ID is in column A. And we have to look for the name. Somebody that should just quickly type the formula for me in the chat. Let me see something. Quickly. You can do that. Who wants to do that for? What's the time?
So please, can you switch to the data?
The data, okay. With the fact that I said the name is in column B, I don't even need to switch to the data. But this is the data. Why are you calling divine? What should she come and do?
VLOOKUP is easy. Oh.
It's not easy. Oh.
Divine, I'm waiting for you. I'm on your neck.
All right, divine. Let's copy it. So I'm copying what divine. That and let's try it. Okay. A2. But that's not what they say we should look for. 3265. 3265 is what they say we should look for. Ah. Hey, sorry. Motunrayo's phone just fell down and she said the phone is no longer working. Anyways, let's go on. We'll sort that later. Okay, so let's just quickly do this. So if I click on the name, I'll say equals to VLOOKUP. Because I don't have time to be typing this, all I do is I just select the cell that has the distributor ID I'm looking for, comma, then I come to my lookup array. I select this down, comma, my data is in the second column, and I want the false thing. We are voting, and I drag down, voila, and we have it. Simple as this. You can see that it's not hard. Or is it hard? I hope everybody is on the same page with me. If I've lost you, please let me know.
No, I'm lost. Let's redo it again.
Okay. Let's start from the formula itself. You can see that this formula doing all this thing. Why am I seeing table all distributor ID, distributor name? Why am I seeing all this? All right. Glory is saying I should find that. All right. So let me just bring this here. So another thing we have to take note of in Excel is, especially when you want to pick data from a different sheet. You know, we are on a different sheet here. We are on VLOOKUP sheet here, and this is the data sheet. Now, when you want to reference something from a different sheet, Excel would okay, let me reference a cell, for example, in this sheet. Let me just pick on this empty sheet. You can see the formula. You can see what it is showing here. It's showing that I'm selecting from data. You can see the name of our sheet is called data. Saying I'm picking from data. This exclamation mark, I don't know, it shall signifying, that is what signifies the end of the name of your sheet. Then the cell itself, the cell you selected on, you can see we selected on column L4. This is column L4. So if I press enter, this will be 0. This is 0 because now if I change something, let's say I had Naomi here. Naomi, because that's the name I saw last on the chat. Naomi is going to show here. So I'm referencing from a different sheet. I hope we get that. So that is the logic behind what is happening here. For example, if you are lost, that is just a simple explanation. So I'll do this again. I think what I'll even do, I'll just bring this thing. I'll bring it to the other sheets so that we won't be too lost. All right. So we are going to try this again. We are looking for these two distributor ID. If I say OK equals to VLOOKUP, I'll click on this two there so we learn on how to reference on another sheet. No, let me do it here. Step by step, baby steps. Baby steps. So let's learn from another sheet. I'm saying no. We'll try that next time, please. Time has gone. We'll try next time. I'm really tired, honestly. So I want to quickly just get this out of the way. So you select what you are looking for. We are looking for the name of this distributor ID. So I've selected L2, then comma. I want to select my table array. So you would ask, why did I just select this first two? Because that is where what I am looking for is. I don't have to bother myself about the rest of this table. But as long as I know that the name I'm looking for is in this column B, I can just I can stress myself with just column B. Now, the reason why this is showing as a table is because this table here, the name is called table 1. I'll show us now. Let me just put comma here. I feel like I'm too fast, but I'll explain. Would have a full class that explains this VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP on Sunday, so don't worry about it. So if I click on this and I come to this table, you can see the name of the table here is table 1. That is why in our formula it is showing us table 1 distributor ID and also table 1 distributor name, because that is what we selected. Even though if I do this, it will still work. A2 B in data antenna 180 something. It's 180. 108. Yes, 108. It will still work. It will still work as intended. And when I click on this, you can see that it automatically came down, to reference this other cell as well. So that's one way VLOOKUP helps you to quickly retrieve information from a data set. So you don't have to be manually, another way is I could just quickly come here, copy this. I could just quickly come here, copy this. I could just quickly come here, copy this distributor ID, and just come here too. filter it and just search. Control V. What do you mean no matches? Oh, sorry. I put it in name. Control V. Apply. And you can see the name. Why? What about just using Control F? Yes, we can do that as well. Control Z, Control F, Control V. Find next. Yes. So there are different ways for us, but this method that I just showed us and this one that Azan just mentioned, these are quick ways for data that are not much, like small data. But when you have a lot of data, like data going in the thousands of rows, how many control F do you want to do? So yes, it is nice to know these different options, but that's an easy, and the array omitted will run when you do the second one. Let me drag it. I don't understand this. Okay, the array omitted will run when you do the second one, when you drag it again. Yes, that's right. That's right. So for example, if I add dollar to this and I drag this down, now I'm getting a different answer here, or a different name here, because it didn't allow this. It is still picking what is in L2, which is this. It is still picking this, which is this. That is why we can't see this. So I'll just remove this. I'll remove this. Okay. This is not an assignment. I just play around with these questions, with this VLOOKUP. You don't necessarily, if you want to, that's fine. I mean the array. Okay, you mean array. Okay, array. You mean array. You mean I selected from here? Instead
So
of
when you drag, yes, when you drag the first one, the second one, the array started from row 3. Because that array has no absolute references, so it was shifting.
Okay. That means this is even wrong. Or
yes,
that means
it's actually wrong.
This might be wrong.
It might actually.
It might. Doesn't mean it. It doesn't see what. So this is what he was saying. You can see that the array has moved down by 1 step, while this first one is still on the first step. Okay, thank you. I missed that. Why would I miss such a thing? All right, so we've locked it down. Let's see if it will change. We've locked it down. It didn't change, meaning, so the reason why it didn't change is because this 23315 is still within the selected range. That is why. Thank you, sir. So let's just randomly pick some names, some IDs, and paste here. Just to test it. So just to test the waters. Hmm. All right. This over is actually this is my check. Okay, yes, they are not happy. I don't duplicate this. So for me, the best thing I should always check duplicate faces. You come to conditional format and just I like duplicate values. So let it be filled with this. Okay. If I don't see any color, that means no duplicates in it. So there are no duplicate actually. Alright. So I think that will be all for tonight. If you have any question, please be asking your questions. If you have any question, because I'll be sending this file to us. We should work. We should just play with it. It's not an assignment. Because I'm not ready to mark any assignment. The one I have, I never see mark and finish. So, is there any question? Do you have any question? Who is into HR here? Who is into HR? Or no? Yes, who is into HR? Nobody is into HR. Answer. Very. So nobody is into HR. Okay. Hey. He just took my light. Jesus. Hmm. Screen I was presenting. What is okay, this is just that I won't be able to see what I am sharing now. Nobody else until we play with it before we know whether we have questions. Okay. So nobody is into HR. Yes, Ebenezer, Mr. Ebenezer.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Mr. Okiki.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I guess someone has a question. That's why I raised up my hand. Egbosi Joy, she asked, he dropped the question in the message, but maybe you should check.
Oh,
Can I
sorry,
just
I didn't see that. What if you are given a name and asked to find the distributor ID? Now, in this case, VLOOKUP will not work. I believe so. I believe VLOOKUP will not work. Because according to my explanation yesterday, it says that we are looking up from the left to the right. So name is there, ID is there. That means we are looking backwards. Let's see. Let's see if it will work. Let's quickly try it. So let's look at this name, for example. This name is here. Let's look up the ID. First we look up. I'm trying to select this. So what will we say? We say one ID. False. False. NA. See, we got an error. Now that is the limitation of VLOOKUP. But this would work if it was, like I said yesterday, my favorite. If it was XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP doesn't look face. It's anywhere you want it to look, it will look for it for you. Okay. Yeah, somebody has a question. The not work because of the column number. Okay. You are switching between between screens. Eh? As you took this light now, I don't have the Jesus. No, because in that case, can we switch columns? You don't want to go and be switching columns, though. Not advisable. That is why people that created Excel, they thought about all these your questions. That's why there's more functions for you to use. There's more functions for you to use. Please, who is available that can moderate this class for like 5 minutes while I quickly run a quick errand? As there's no light, I need to be in the lights.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Akini. Cool. Okay. Yeah, can you all hear me?
No, sir.
Yes, but it's making some noise. It's echoing.
It's echoing.
Yeah. What can we do? Okay, let me change my location. I think I'm on two in-call message. Like
Maybe you are locked on your laptop.
Mute one of the device. Mute one of the device.
Maybe if the two of them is on, it will keep echoing.
Mute one of the device.
Yes, I have left where the other devices actually.
I think it's fine now. Please go ahead.
Yes. So how many of us are getting this VLOOKUP of a thing? Because I don't know.
Me, I'm not getting
I
it.
think it's
No, I'm not really getting it though.
so.
I'm not
Thank
getting
God there's going to be the video we can always rewatch, and thank God he has given us this assignment that we can work with. So just and again we'll be able to get more questions. These things, they are practical things. Sometimes it's until we start doing it before we can even get to some questions we have in mind. So, but we understand what.
Sorry to cut you in. I think he said it that on Sunday we'll be dwelling more on the VLOOKUP on Sunday. I think he said we'll be treating it better on Sunday. So I think whichever thing we have as question or something, we can wait for him till Sunday.
Yeah, and we can also yes.
Please, the recording for on Sunday, I've not seen it on the YouTube platform.
It should have been there.
I checked. I didn't see it.
It's not there. Okay, then.
It's there. Mr. Adeyemi has posted it.
Like posted it recently. Because I checked this afternoon, I didn't see it.
Now that was this afternoon. Check now. Check now. Maybe it should be there. Yeah.
All right.
So let's for some of us that we are just into the data space, we can reach out to any of our friends that we know that understand this thing better. So the motive is for us to get it. Anyhow you can get it and meet up. So thankfully he's saying on Sunday is going to still teach it better. But then as students we should do our own assignment, so we should go and the extra mile so that when he's taking it on Sunday again, we can follow up and relate with every teachings you get. So yeah, it's like Chukura self knows this thing very well. Shall you come and give us extra class?
Yes, so it's like we bring him on board. We should come and teach us one or two.
Come and give us. No, it's not Adia. This one does not concern Mr. Kikio. This one is on our student level.
Yeah. Esther, which track are you talking about?
Sir?
Which track is Esther talking about? Esther on the chat.
Okay. Sorry to David.
Please, I'm sorry.
Hello,
I'm
good
sorry for cutting you, sir. I just checked now. I didn't see the class that you had on Sunday on YouTube. I didn't see it.
You didn't see it. Let's just go to YouTube like this. MTN.
The network has been poor, really.
Latest photos. Is this not what we looked at yesterday? Let me see. Okay, this was Thursday's class. All right. So it's not there yet. Yesterday's class is not there yet. So I guess you are right. You are right.
Please, I will need to go back. I will need to revisit the class because I slept off on Sunday. I couldn't complete the class.
You slept
I was
off?
very I was very tired.
Is this not the man that slept off in the previous class too? Huh?
No, it's not me. I'm not the one. I've not slept before. It was just on Sunday, and it was because of I wake up till 9, so I slept around 5 minutes past.
You've not slept before.
I've not
This
slept
man.
before in the class. It was the first time, and I was not happy about it.
Please, don't sleep.
It won't happen next time. It won't happen next time.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to share this file with us. Let me ask. I think. Wait. So she said some parts are not functioning again. That's what she said. That some parts are not functioning again. So I guess, yeah, I would speak to her. I'll just see how it is. Oh, the phone is bad. See. Yeah, sorry. We'll talk about it. Okay, so as I was saying, I'll share this file with us so that I don't want to hear on Sunday that we are down to 58 in this class. Where is the rest?
They don't drop attendance. People don't.
They've slept off, sir.
People that
They have come to mark attendance and left.
That is the point. They came to mark attendance and left.
Young Emmanuel is not here anymore. Young Emmanuel, people that I can remember their name. Okay, I can.
Is Naomi here?
Naomi is here.
Yes,
Okay,
I am.
You're feeling
Please, I
sleepy.
have a question, sir.
Yeah, but
A question, but it's not actually related to the class we just had.
okay.
It's a
Please go
personal
on.
question as always. Yeah. What do I do? Most times you have class. I don't know if it's because of the workload we're doing. I'm always having very serious headache.
Okay. So one thing.
Is it going to be like that throughout, or does it get better?
Do you wear glasses?
No.
Maybe you should try that first. Then for
Okay.
me, what I do on my laptop, for example, is okay. I don't have it here. I change the setting to so the kind of light coming out is different. Yes, this is it. So night shift is turned on. It's also available on Windows, so you can also get night shift. So what night shift does is it changes the color tone from the screen of your laptop. So I have mine permanently on. So, and yes, this is something you can try as well. And this laptop is crazily bright. It is very, very bright. So most times I just keep it at this level. So, and that helps. Also on my work laptop, I have this setting turned on as well. So you can that should be your first step. Then get glasses as well. Anti-blue, what is it called? Is it anti-blue? Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, I'm
Hello.
with you. Please come on. Yes, I'm
Okay.
with you.
My Excel, I don't know, maybe it's the version that I'm using, but it doesn't have XLOOKUP as a formula.
Which Excel are you using?
2013.
2013. X lookup happy.
Yes.
Okay. So as you can see, it is not available on 2013.
Okay.
So that might, but alternatively, you can use, like I mentioned yesterday, you can use
Google
Sheets.
Sheet.
You can use Google Sheets,
Okay.
yes. You can use
Thank
Google
you.
Sheets. You can use Google Sheets for what you wrote. Yes, I think that's all. So I'll drop this. So we can just familiarize ourselves. Yeah, we are sorry about that. Sorry, I'll try to be keeping to time. Because me too, I need to sleep. Also, I'll try to keep to time. All right, no more questions. So that people will not sleep off. Nobody should raise up their hand anymore. That's all. No question. I'll drop the material on the Slack channel so you can pick it up. Then try and go over it before Sunday. Before Sunday. All right. Thank you very much. No, Excel does not have network. All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kiki. God bless you.